Yo, welcome to the Independent Grind. Today on the Independent Grind, I'm talking about work ethic. Outwork everybody. Yeah. Welcome to the Independent Grind, the show that gives inspiration and tips to creative minds and entrepreneurs through music and film. I am your host, Dramatik, man. Today on the Independent Grind, I'm going to talk to y'all about work ethic. You know what I'm saying? About working towards your goals, your dreams, and the things that you have to do in order to succeed and be successful. I'm going to start off with me. You know, a lot of people say, man, I got a lot going on. I done heard people tell me, well, not too many people, but I have heard somebody tell me before, man, you just got too much going. You doing too much. To me, I think I'm not doing enough. Yeah, I know a lot of people see me with my cleaning business, DJing. I produce music. I was doing music videos and all that, but I'm trying to find something where I can make enough money to take care of me and my family without having to depend on nobody else to tell me how much I'm worth. Without nobody else telling me, okay, well, we're gonna hire you. You worth $10 an hour. You worth $12 an hour. How can you even put a price on what somebody worth? You know, that might be what they can afford to pay you for that job, but that don't mean that you're worth that. So don't never think that you just worth $8 an hour. You know, I always think to get more if you want to. If you're comfortable with $8 an hour and you can survive out there for the rest of your life, then cool. But always remember that job can fire you. Anything you want to do, man, you just gotta put in the work. Even if you want to not pertaining to no entertainment or music. If you want to be in the gym, if you want to say, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds, you got to go in that gym every time you got a free moment. You know, you can't be watching Real Housewives of Atlanta and all this, and you got that free time where you can just go to the gym. And you don't have to go to the gym 8 hours a day. You can go 8 minutes a day. 8 minutes is better than nothing, but if you really want results, you got to keep working at it, keep working at it, keep working at it. It's almost like you got to be crazy, be obsessed about it because you want these results for whatever you're trying to do. Now, you can't go in the gym and work out and still eat unhealthy. You got to make sacrifices when you working hard to try to achieve your goals. See, like, I've been in the gym and I have lost a few pounds, but every now and then I have slipped since I started eating the wrong thing. A hamburger here, a pizza here, but I have been trying to work on my diet and eat more baked chicken and baked foods instead of the fried stuff. I go barbecue. I'm big on the grill. And speaking of like outworking everybody, man, I look at my son this summer. He said when he last year when he was in the 6th grade, playing in the gym, playing basketball. He loved basketball. Wake up every morning, especially Saturday, go out and play basketball since he was young. He's 12 now. So he said he was playing. He was shooting in the gym. You know how kids are. He missed a couple shots. They're like, oh, you trash. And to him, he could play. To me, I thought he was pretty good, can handle the rock 8, 9 years old. I'm like, okay, he pretty good. But, if some other kids might play harder than him. So what he did this summer, I noticed every moment he got, Daddy, can I go outside? Can I go outside? I'm like, yeah, you go outside. He was playing basketball just about every day this summer. Just about. Anytime he got a free chance to go play basketball, he did that. So, shooting every day. Shooting. I go out there, I look out the door. I'm looking through the window. He out there playing basketball, putting the work in. And it's funny because this year when school just started, so my son was just like, he was playing basketball in the gym during PE, and the kids was like, the guys were like, man, you good. I want you on my team. And so he said he threw the ball to him and said, that's all right. Because it was the same kids that was talking about him when he was in the 6th grade. He said he didn't even want to play with him. But it kind of made me proud, because he did that to prove a point. When he told him, no, I don't want to play with you, he did that to prove a point to say, he wanted to work all summer. We playing basketball, me and him playing one-on-one, and he pretty good. Him and his older cousins playing basketball, and he just kept doing it. And so he got good come 7th grade. So when the opportunity came to say, man, play with me, I want you on my team, he was like, that's all right. And so he said that and walked out. I was like, dang, you know, that he was waiting for that moment. So that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta put that work in. Just like I look at an artist like Master P, how much money this man was making in the 90s. People soon to forget. Now, Master P, I from the interviews and stories I hear from people that were signed to him, they was like, Master P was that type of rapper or that type of business owner that would wake up early in the morning, go put the posters and flyers and all that stuff up himself. He wasn't waiting on nobody. And then I look at like all the CDs he dropped in 98. For that to be an independent company, this man dropped 23 CDs in 1998. And so he made the bulk of his money around that time, but no other independent black-owned record label was dropping that much work in that amount of time. I was looking at an interview with KLC, one of the producers. He was like, Master P would come in there and give him, say, hey, these 2 albums coming out this day, can you make the production by this date? And he was just like, all right, we got it. And they were working so much, KLC was just like, he really couldn't enjoy the money he was making because they was in the studio all the time. You know, they were really determined, No Limit. KLC was like, he bought a house and he couldn't even furnish it to about like a year because he was working so much. And like, don't be quick to say somebody fell off, man, because I look at Silk the Shocker. He was just like, man, he was touring so much. I think Silk said he toured for like 2 years straight, had bought a brand new house, only stayed in it a few times within a year, within, you know, a certain time frame, because they was on the road doing CDs. When one CD was done, another one was coming out. Man, Master P was dropping CDs like once a month. And in September 98, I think he dropped 4 CDs in that month, every Tuesday. No limit, no limit, no limit. You know, so they were really putting in that work, man. And I look at like some of these new rappers that you might not think are very good rappers. You might say, man, how he get on? He can't even rap that good. He can't do this, he can't do that. But you go back and look at the history of some of these guys, some of these new rappers, you'll go look, once you see them blow up, you'll go back and look and say, dang, this man done dropped 20 mixtapes. This man dropping a video every 2 weeks. You know, just steady grinding, putting the work in. And so eventually with that kind of work ethic, they're going to rise above the person that has all the talent. If the person with talent is just sitting at home, if the person with talent is not doing nothing, they're going to rise above that. You look at a rapper and say, hey, he can't rap, but the record labels, they're not looking at how talented you are anymore. They're looking at the money that they can bring in. So you gotta keep that in mind. They like, well, if, I'm not going to name no rapper, but they like, if rapper so-and-so got this 100,000 followers and he dropping videos every week, he already doing the work that we supposed to be doing for, but he doing it himself. So we just going to give him a little money to continue doing what he doing, and we going to sign him and see how much money we can get off that. So talent is great. Talent is good if you have talent. I feel like I got talent, but you not working hard on your talent. I don't care if you baking cakes. I don't care if you're in that gym, you want to be a personal trainer. If you're not in there baking cakes, then you're not gonna get no sales, you know. So I just want to tell y'all, man, work ethic is where it's at. I mean, talent is good, but if you're a type of person that's willing to work hard and willing to learn and willing to do what it takes, you're gonna succeed over the person with talent. That's what I mean by hard work outshines talent, and that's just what it is, hard work. So you look at these rappers and like, man, they can't rap that good. Yeah, but them boys steady in the studio. They steady dropping mixtapes. They steady dropping videos. They steady at clubs doing shows. Might have started out doing them for free and selling mixtapes, but they putting in the work. And I see a lot of local artists doing that. They putting in the work. I see them all over my timeline. They sponsoring their little Facebook ads and getting out in front of the people, man. And I commend them for that. So that's what it takes, man. It takes hard work. And hard work can outshine talent. So let that soak in, and I'll be right back.
Dramatic Minds Entertainment presents Pray for Mercy Volume 1, the singles collection, featuring the hit song Tonight.
When I'm just living up on this liquor, trying to get my head right.
In the hood, stacking up this paper, trying to get my bread right. I got a cup full of ice, just mix this Crown with this Sprite, and just get yourself together, cause I'ma love you tonight.
And also, I Got That featuring H2 Music.
I got that bass up in my ride, them lows missing them highs, that loud burning inside. So won't you hop up inside? I got that bass knocking my speakers, them highs up on my tweeters. No time for non-believers. Don't join us cause
And the club banger, Legs to the Ceiling.
I'm coming through just to break you off. Give me the green light and I'm going. I got her legs up to the ceiling. Legs up to the ceiling. I got her legs up to the ceiling. Legs up to the ceiling. I got her legs up to the ceiling. Legs up to the ceiling. Oh boy, the good feeling. I got her legs up to the
Available
ceiling.
worldwide online.
Yeah, man, I'm back. We talking about hard work is better than talent in a lot of cases. In most cases these days, because people are really concerned about the bottom line. They concerned about making a profit, you know, instead of I hate it for the people that have all the talent in the world, that can sing real good, that can rap real good, that can bake cakes better than anybody, but on their downtime, they not baking the cakes at home so they can go sell them and wake up in the morning with that mentality like, I'm going to get some sales for my cake. They watching TV, you know. So the person that working hard is going to be the person that outshines that person with talent. That's what I mean by this. So I think, man, you just need to work hard. That's why I like, even though somebody broke in my house and stole my camera, and I was like, man, I can't do these videos. I was doing these independent grind videos once a week. Now I'm doing them anytime I can. I'm just putting it online. Eventually somebody gonna find them, somebody gonna listen to them, somebody gonna watch them, and hopefully they can watch it and get some knowledge. You know, I'm not even concerned about what I'm filming them on no more. I'm just putting the content out there, and it's content that I think other people can learn from. So that's why I just switched it up. I said, you know what? I'm gonna continue to do this. I ain't gonna let nobody steal my shine, stop my joy, because I'm just gonna put the work in, do these videos, and keep continuing doing all the other stuff that I'm doing. Even though a lot of the stuff I'm not really making a lot of money off of right now, but I'm making money here, making money there. I want to be able to have at least 3 strong hustles where I can be like, you know what? I don't have to go get no job. You know, but I mean, if I gotta get a job or whatever I need to do, I'm gonna do it, and to pursue what I'm trying to do, my ultimate goal. You know, so because I don't like working for I don't like working for nobody, man. Which is I mean, I will. Don't get me wrong, because I mean, when I was young, 2 jobs. You know, I was always working. I always had some kind of hustle on the side, or did something. You know, but I'm trying to build something for my kids, and buy stuff what my kids can use and make a profit out, stuff they might be interested in. So if they say they want to do something and want to do something on their own, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna say, hey, if that's what you want to do, then I'm gonna help you out, you know. But you got to put the work in, like my son, you know, with the basketball, he putting the work in. I got another son interested in playing the piano. He come home, he want me to record him playing the piano, and he's really learning that. So if that's what he interested in and want to play that piano, and I'm gonna help him out in that. If he want to sing, he was the other night said he was writing a song.
And now we have Damian Gamble with his rendition of Jingle Bells.
You know, he in the 6th grade, and he's one of the 4 people out of 6th grade got pulled into the advanced choir because he could sing pretty good. So I think that's a good thing. So if he want to pursue that, I'm gonna help him with it, because I didn't have nobody to help me in my goals and say, hey man, I'm gonna be your mentor. I'm gonna guide you through this process. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna spend this type of money. Even though I did have people that did help me along the way, but they only helped me with what they could, because they didn't know a lot about business. They didn't know a lot about the music business. But, you know, they did help me out with certain little things along the way. I'm glad, you know, people taught me how to save money, because, you know, I wound up bought my first keyboard when I was like 16, man. I still got it. I'm looking at it right now, my first keyboard. I ain't gonna never get rid of it. But anyway, man, work hard, outwork everybody. Outwork everybody. That'll be a song. Outwork Everybody. But this is the Independent Grind. I am Dramatik Gamble. You can reach me on all social media platforms at Dramatik Gamble. If you got anything you want to talk about for the show, hit me up at dramatikgamble@gmail.com. And I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Peace out. Cheer!